This is G.I. Joe Mighty Muggs Wave 2 featuring, let me just put the camera down, we have Storm Shadow, who's also part of Wave 1, Snake Eyes, again part of Wave 1, Destro, Wave 2, and the Baroness, a part of Wave 2. These four come in a box that I got from our Toys. If you're in Manila, it's at the second floor of V Mall in Green Hills. And if you go to Big Bad Toy Store, you can also buy all four figures in a box, in a set of four. And this is Wave 2. The other set you can buy is Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow with Cobra Commander and Duke. That's part of Wave 1. Let me just talk about G.I. Joes for a moment. When I was a kid, I had loads of G.I. Joes. They were just everywhere. I mean, they were like the thing. They were like the toys to collect when I was growing up. And right now, all my G.I. Joes have all gotten old. The plastics have faded, and the hips, the garter on the hips, the upper torso and the lower legs are attached by a rubber strap that have all been popped out, and it's overstretched and broken. So all my G.I. Joe toys are crap right now, and I just grew sick and tired of G.I. Joe. So that when Hasbro came up with a refreshed line of G.I. Joes, they were more proportioned, they were a lot thinner and maybe a little bit smaller, but still same great detailing on them. I just never bothered picking up G.I. Joes. There were just too many of them, and when I was growing up as a kid, I never had Transformers. I never had a lot of Transformers, and I was a big Transformers fan, and I couldn't get them because they were very expensive. So now, all grown up, I've decided to put all my money in Transformers, Star Wars, because I never had a lot of Star Wars, only a few Star Wars, and maybe some Marvel, like Iron Man and some of the Marvel Universe. But G.I. Joes were definitely off my purchase list. Now, along came Mighty Muggs. I was skeptical at first, but I went on and saw a review of Destro by C2No7, CE2KNOW7. Great guy. He reviews a lot of great figures, Transformers. I mean, he made a review of Destro, and I was instantly hooked. And I said, I gotta get Destro. We'll talk about him more later. But when I went to the hobby shop, to our Toys, I could not get him alone. I had to get the three others. And I decided, hey, I like Storm Shadow, I like Snake Eyes, I even like the Mighty Muggs, might as well get them. The Baroness, I wasn't too sure about Baroness because I just saw him pics on the internet. But then when I saw Baroness, I gotta tell you, she is worth it. She is probably the second best among this lot, and she's really definitely worth it. We'll get to her in a minute. We'll talk about the figures one at a time. So just give you one last look. Oh, I'm sure you've already noticed that they're still housed in their, or strapped onto their plastic packaging. I've just taken them out of the box, and I have to say they will remain in the box for a indefinite period of time, until such that I can get a glass display, because the artwork on these guys are just phenomenal, and I don't want them just getting dust or having the plastic faded or whatever. So they will be protected in their boxes until the time I get a glass display or something. Alright, so let's get on with the review. Let's start with Storm Shadow. Oh, when I was a kid, I loved Storm Shadow. Loved the figure. I mean, he was just phenomenal. I mean, he was a ninja that didn't like being granted favors. Every time somebody did a good deed to him, even if it was an opponent, he would just do the same. He would force himself to do the same favor to that opponent to make them even. No, we are even. He always says that. When I was growing up as a kid, he looked something like this. Just crap. This was like the 80s toy I had. All the plastic's all been faded. The white should be this white. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. It was made of rubber. The waist piece. If you're too young to actually know that these toys existed, then I envy you. Okay. They had rubber connectors like that, rubber bands that really just loosened up and snapped up. And the joints, the feet were connected by these metal things. The current G.I. Joes still have those metal bits, but none of the rubbers. So here he is. And then for some strange I don't know, something happened along the way, and I don't know, Snake Eyes must have convinced him. He joined G.I. Joe. He defected from Cobra, and now here he is in his G.I. Joe outfit, the hooded Storm Shadow. And as you can see, he's got that tattoo that Snake Eyes also has, just like on the Mighty Mug. Very nice detail. Sort of like a ninja tattoo, I don't know. Here he has the Wolverine claws. I really love these. Bow and arrow. And this was the backpack of the old one. Now, there was a G.I. Joe series on a cartoon, like I forgot which channel network, but it was called Sigma 6 G.I. Joe, and I love the toys. Unbelievable toys. Storm Shadow looked something like this. Let's see if you can get it right. He looked phenomenal. I mean, these were like 10-inch figures, and these are probably the best G.I. Joe figures for me. The 10-inch figures. I mean, they're just amazing. Just the detail on them. They're so sculpted very well, just like an anime toy. And they even had removable garments, and it was just amazing. It's a shame they canceled the series, and they canceled with it the toy line. But I'm still waiting for hobby shops to lower their prices on these toys. But if they do, I will definitely get more of them, because these are probably one of the best, most articulated G.I. Joe figures out there. The accessories are just great. I mean, just look at the sword. I mean, it even, I think it does come off. Yes, it does. Just amazing bit of detail right there. I mean, they're not 12-inch figures, I'll give you that, because, you know, I don't really collect 12-inch figures. These are way too big for me. But the 10-inch, just an amazing size. Okay, we'll set this one aside and talk about this figure. The artwork on this one is just great. It's just a very ivory white color on him. Classic. It's just painted eyes, and again, the tattoo. He comes with a sword, katana blade. Let me just show you that. Yeah. And just the artwork on him is just amazing. Even at the back, but the back's not too great. But I mean, just in front, I mean, the Cobra symbol is just great. If you're gonna get Storm Shadow, make sure all the details are in. I mean, there are no scratches, smudges, and especially the Cobra symbol and his tattoo are okay. Then you're okay. I reckon he'd be one of the Mighty Mugs that are very difficult to find, especially if you're a G.I. Joe figure. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, figure fan. So, very good. Let's move on to Snake Eyes. Oh, this guy is just amazing. Even my wife likes him. He comes with a katana, a black katana with some chipping. Well, it's painted over. It's like a silver paint that makes it look like the blade has been chipped. He comes with his Uzi, very G1. His visor. The visor has shine painted on it. It's like silver and then white, light silver here, right there. So it makes it appear that the visor is three-dimensional and shiny. Very nice. Just an amazing piece of work. I like it. On the back is okay. It's plain, but it's really the front part of the Mighty Mug that the artwork is great. Back in the 80s or 80s, he looked something like this. The original Snake Eyes I had already busted hips and all whatnot. He can't even stand, but it looked something like this. This was Snake Eyes 2, or 3, sorry. The third version of Snake Eyes. This is Snake Eyes 2, because the first version of Snake Eyes had him just wearing like sunglasses. Second version had him visor, third version had him here with the twin knives in front. Not too bad. I mean, Snake Eyes was one of the most sought after figures back in the day. And again, Sigma 6 G.I. Joe. Amazing. Just look at this guy. Let me get a good look at him. I mean, just check him out. He is just spectacular. If you can get the Sigma 6 Snake Eyes, this is an amazing find. Sorry I have to cut this video, but stay tuned for part 2 as we review the other two figures.